Okay, let's finish off Mishnah Base, Perek Vov, the sixth Perek, Mishnah Base. We're finishing off. Yesterday we did quite a nice amount of Perek Base. We're now going to continue. I don't know exactly where we're holding, but we're holding Sperech over here. We're talking about the idea of someone that doesn't learn the Torah, disgraces the Torah, that it's a disgrace for the person that doesn't learn the Torah, and of course not for the Torah itself. So the Mishnah continues, he's considered to be banned, interesting pasuk over here in Mishlei. The golden ring in the snout of a pig, that is beautiful woman lacking in sense. A very interesting idea. How do we understand that? The logos were obviously the writing engraved of Hashem. It was engraved in the luchos. Chorus. Don't read it chorus, which means engraved, but ella chayrus, freedom. And this is a big yesod. Maybe we'll expound upon this. There is no one that's free unless someone's learning Torah. Someone that is oisik, again, remember, doesn't say lamed, lilmoid, learning. Doesn't say someone who's learning. Many people learn Torah. Misha oisik. Oisik means you're busy, you're involved, you're engaged in Talmud Torah. Then you're immediately uplifted. So there's obviously a lot to discuss over here. Just one specific idea to discuss is the idea of because al tikri, don't read it charus, which means engraved, talking about the luchos, but rather chayrus, which is freedom. Now that's an interesting idea. What does it mean that ein ben choyin lemisha oisik b'Torah? If you think about it, I would have thought the other way round. I would have thought that if a person is learning Torah, so then learning Torah equals learning all the halachas. You have to know what the Torah says, what the Torah wants from you, the requirements of the Torah. So that basically means I'm restricted. That's what's happening, right? The more I learn, the more I can't do. That's what people say, right? You ever heard this? I don't want to learn, Rabbi, I don't want to learn the halachas because then I won't be able to do everything. By the way, it's not really true. Many times I have guys that are like, oh, really? You're allowed to do that? I didn't know that. I find the more you learn, the more you can actually do because you know what you're doing. I think I have a pretty good handle on Hilchos Shabbos, I hope, Be'ez Hashem, and I don't feel restricted on Shabbos, even though I know there's 39 melachos, that are deraisa, and there's many d'Rabbanans, but al kaponim, once you know what to do, it's much easier. But what does it mean, ein ben choyin lemisha oisik b'Torah? That someone is a really free person if he's oisik b'Torah? Again, no, I've got all the restrictions. I can't do this, I can't do this. I want to tie up my shoelaces, I have to put on my right shoe, then put on my left shoe, then tie the left shoe, then put the right. Even how I get dressed in the morning, have a shower, do your head first. Like, what? All of these things have to be done in the Torah way. So why am I a free man? Answer, Englishman, King George, I don't know which one, maybe the fifth, I'm not sure. King George once said that freedom is not the ability to do what you want, but it's the ability to be able to do what needs to be done. In other words, when a person is completely free, he's hefkeris, he can do whatever he wants, he's not really a free person, because he's running after his taivas, he's running after his body, he's running after his, his bodily needs and his bodily wants, and he's not really a free person. The definition of a free person means not I could do whatever I want. That's hefkeris. Free means I have the ability to do, I am the discipline to do what needs to be done. So when a person learns Torah, it doesn't mean just the learning of the Torah, but it means he's keeping the Torah. It means that he is under the umbrella of what the Torah offers. And when a person understands what the Torah wants from him, he has a much easier life because he knows which direction to go to. So if a person who doesn't have the Torah is not sure what to do, he has no idea what to do, he's going to guess or just ask a random person. When a person has the Torah, he understands that he has boundaries. There are things that he can do, there are things that he can't do, and it helps him because it allows him to do the things that he can without getting distracted. Many people in the world bring upon themselves a lot of their own troubles. People's own desires make them feel needy and jealous and angry, and and this consumes them. It bothers them. The whole life is taken up by this jealousy, taken up by their desires, whatever it may be. Especially when a person looking for covet is looking for honor, it's even worse. His whole life is consumed because of that. Kinetaiva for covet, says the Mishnah in Pirkei Avos, right? When a person learns Torah, he's not so into these things. It's not what he's looking for. It's not his aspirations. It's not his goals. He realizes what the right things are. He realizes the priorities in life. It changes everything, and he becomes a free person. And that's what the Mishnah means. You become a free person to be able to do what needs to be done, because you understand that you have the Torah and you want to live with the Torah and you want to keep the Torah, and that keeps a person in shape, it keeps a person in the right direction, it keeps a person going in the right way. Be'ez Hashem, Siyata Deshmaya, tomorrow, B'Siyata Deshmaya, we're going to start Mishnah Gimel.